Morning, beautiful ladies. Jessica Dover here. I got my badass unicorn coffee cup and we are ready to get things started, okay? It's a little early. It's Saturday, but I have figured out I'd get some of my best thinking work done in the morning. So after this, I didn't want to put this video off because it's one that I'm not super comfortable making because when you really start to dig into these things, self-doubt comes up. I would be a liar if I told you that I didn't doubt myself or even wonder what I'm doing here. You know, am I good enough? All those things. So it doesn't matter if you are any color, any status, been here a month or 3 years, 5 years, it doesn't matter. These are things that are going to come into your head. We just have to learn how to be stronger than that little mean girl in our head, okay? I don't like this ankle at all. Let's see, can we get it better going on here? I feel like I'm like not even in frame. Okay, is that a little better? So today we're going to talk a little bit about your why, which you hear all the time, I'm sure, but we're going to talk about the difference between a surface why and the core why. And I'm going to try to keep it quick. So your surface why is like what made you join, what made you click that button. And for me, honestly, it was that kit. I had tried the Splurge cream, I had tried the 3D Fiber Lashes original, and I was like, holy smokes. First off, the Splurge cream, I was like, can we get any more glitter? This one's a little dry. But when I first put it on, I had never seen an eyeshadow shimmer like that. And it was actually dainty, the very first one I tried. And oh, still one of my favorites. But I was sold. And then I was like, oh, well, I can get how much makeup for $100? Oh yeah, that sounds good to me. And our kit was not nearly as cool, let me tell you. But it was still amazing. And then I was like, oh, 20% off coupon? Well, heck, I can buy $125 every 3 months. You know, I don't need to sell it. Like, I'll just sell it to myself. 20% off coupon. Heck yeah, that sounds awesome. Right? Because I was already in love with the makeup. So that's what made me join. Well, then now we have like a core why. Like, this is going to be stronger. It's going to include feelings. And when things get rough, this is what's going to keep you going. Now you have to figure that out for yourself. Your core why is not going to be that first initial why of what made you join. And I'm going to give you some questions to help you find your core why. But I'm not going to tell you my core why until you tell me yours. Because I don't want to interfere with your thing. And for me, I wrote down these questions last night. I slept on it. And then I answered them this morning. And your core why probably will evolve as you evolve in this business, okay? You do need to just set a time and no excuses, no negotiation, just get it done. So to find your core why, question number 1 is going to be, what do you want? What do you want? It's simple. It's not that simple though. It took me a night of sleeping on it. Plus I heard this probably a week ago at convention. Well, it was my first class Thursday, so actually a little over a week ago. Unfortunately, I did not write down the name of the lady who did this. I'll have to ask Miss Lissa on if she did, because it was our Thursday class, the third speaker of the Thursday class, but I never wrote down her name. Why do you want it? Okay, and then what would that give you? How could this impact blank? Impact your life, impact your confidence, impact your family, whatever it is. How could this impact it? And this is your core why. This is what you want, okay? What would this mean to you? And why is this important to you? These are all questions that you need to take a few quiet minutes, and that's why I'm doing this in the morning. Holden's still sleeping. My brain doesn't have all that doubt in it because I just woke up. And for me, I know not everyone's a morning person, but for me, mornings are just peaceful, and I can just like let those channels flow, right? So those are the questions. And like I said, once you have yours, feel free to message me. I will also take a picture of like the questions and put them in the comments if that's easier for you, without any answers, because that's your part to fill in. But I did want to talk about the core why, because it's difficult. And sometimes you'll hear, if your why doesn't make you cry, it's not deep enough. That's not true. That's not true. Some of us are here for all types of different reasons. I feel like I have more than one why to be here. And that's okay too. That's okay too. I have more than one. One definitely ties into my mother. And if I start talking about it, I'm going to cry. I already feel like I'm going to. Holy crap. See, that one makes me cry. But then there's the other one that on the hard days, on the busy days, there's that one where if I don't get up and do it, I'm not going to have a paycheck. You know, I can think there's days where when I get up, I'm like, oh, I'll just do that tomorrow. But I had to find a why, which I just recently figured it out answering these questions. That wasn't one that made me cry. Because when I'm having a rough day, I start thinking about my why and it makes me cry. Guess what? I'm even less likely to do it. I am. So, one thing we have to figure out is knowing when something's not working for us and when we need to evaluate it. So, it's alright if you have more than one why. I have one. I feel like I need to tell you guys, but I want you to answer these questions. So, go ahead. You can put them on here. You can make your own video. And once we get some people answering these questions, I will go into more depth about my why. So there's your reward. Besides your own personal reward of knowing the answers to these questions, you'll get to know my answers. Have a great day, guys. Enjoy your weekend.